Hi, this is David with eminitradingstrategies.com. Today is August 23rd, 2010. Going to try to just catch a normal system entry trade. We had a no zone NSC earlier. That was a losing trade, and it was followed by a full recovery trade. Unfortunately, we didn't get that on video. So it was a loser, then a full recovery. So I'm going to try to just catch a normal system entry, just a standard NSC on video for you so you can get another example of it. We do a lot of videos. I don't have time to do them every day, and it's been a while since I've done some, so I really want to get one on here. Now, 78 and a quarter short is my worst case fill. I want to go for 4 ticks. Let me change that here. So 78 and a quarter limit would be my worst case fill on a short trade. So I'm waiting for Pro Indicator version 2, which is our software that knows our setups, that runs on NinjaTrader 6.5. to signal a short normal system entry. When it happens, I'll press the button here at 78 and a quarter, go in short limit, see if I can make 4 ticks off the trade. Now, if you don't have NinjaTrader 6.5 or if you don't want to use Pro Indicator version 2, that's okay. I still teach everything you need in the rules and the training videos that teach you how to set your charts up and show you exactly what you have to look for to trade this system. So market going a little bit sideways right now, still kind of waiting for that signal, and we're prudent to just hold off and wait for the signal. We don't do anything prior to. Very important to wait for that signal, that setup before we trade. If the market goes back up, when we don't have a signal, then we just stand back and wait for our next setup. You'll also see we had a canceled pullback trade there. That would have been at 79. The rules were meant for the pullback trade to cancel, and that it cancels because the probability of the trade goes down. So it could still be a winning trade if it could have still jumped up to 1080 if you were filled at 79, but in any event it was a cancel trade. We did not take the trade, so we're waiting to see if we can get the short NSE, jump in limit at 78 and a quarter, and just try to write it down for 4 ticks. So it looks like we're getting close to getting a trade here. Of course, it's always nice to get positive slippage where if we get, let's jump in. Okay, I'm in at 78.50. I got 1 tick positive slippage. Okay, my worst case fill was 78 and a quarter. I got filled at 78.50. I could use that to my advantage. Say, well, had I been filled at 78 and a quarter, I'd have jumped off at 77 and a quarter. So if you want to take that for an extra tick, that's fine. In fact, we'll go ahead and do that. Capitalize on our better fill. Okay. Now the way I've got my Ninja Dome set up is to, after 4 ticks of positive price action, meaning if it hits 77.50, we'll take my stop loss down to entry to keep my losses minimized. So with that said, market is kind of moving sideways here, so we'll probably pause in a second and we'll come back here when we either come up here towards our stop or down here towards our profit. And probably going to start focusing more videos as well on the EETs and pullbacks. We've done a lot of videos on the normal system entry. That's always been my bread and butter trade setup, trading the E-mini S&P, but I'm going to start focusing more on some other trade setups as well in these video series. So let's pause the video for just a moment and we will come back in a bit. Alright, we're back here. Market's starting to move in our direction. Remember, normally 4 ticks is a nice target, but we wanted to jump in at 78 and a quarter. We got 78.50, so we're going to go for that extra tick. If it breaks down here to 77.50, right, our stop loss is going to move down here to entry. And now, had it done that, if it would have just touched and taken back off, we would have actually been stopped out even on that trade because it would have moved the stop loss to entry. But it didn't touch 77.50, so our stop loss is still 8 ticks. So basically, after 4 ticks of positive action, I don't want to lose money on the trade. That's why I take it to break even. So, well, I thought we were getting ready to break down here and move down, and we still might, but I've got to keep these videos short. So I guess we're going to go ahead and pause for one more sec, and we'll come back in a bit. Okay, we finally hit 77.50, so that is a point profit. We could have used that. We could have jumped off here with a point. We're going for a little more. There's our 5 ticks, and we're off. So we used the better fill to our advantage and grabbed an extra tick off the trade. Great trade. So earlier, as I said, we had a NSC coming out of no zone. It lost. The next trade that follows is normally a good recovery trade. It was. And then we followed up with a nice winner down here. So that's it for today. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.